Right, so we're now into July and it's time to do a bit of maintenance in here. But first I'll tell you is that the tomato plant that was struggling, the tip snapped on it, so that's gone now. So what I've done is I've moved those two this way a bit to give the cucumber and the end tomato more room to breathe because they were battling a bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pruning the tomatoes, and every leaf below the first truss is going to come off. And the cucumbers, I'm going to prune the cucumbers a bit as well because they're going absolutely wild. But they've got some fantastic cucumbers on them. So the market more's got some good ones on as well. But definitely need to do some pruning with these. They're going along the top now as well. So are these sweet potatoes. So I'll start with the tomatoes, I think. Get those bottom branches pruned off, and I'll come back to the video. Right, so there we go, that's all the bottom leaves of the tomato plants. Looks pretty drastic, but it's what needs to be done. And there's, even on the lowest branches, there's not any sign of any disease, so I'm pretty happy that wood chipping seems to have done their job, done what I wanted them to, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the length of the branches just to give them all a bit breathing space. And hopefully that should improve things, so I'll get that done now. Right, there we go, that's the tomatoes pruned. That seems much more airy now, which I think will be much healthier for them. And now you can see where I've had a few losses on the trusses there. I've got some tomatoes on that one. These ones here. Quite a few on that one now. There. So, right, tackle this cucumber next. Figure out where to start with that one. There we go, that's the cucumbers pruned. One thing I didn't realise that cucumbers did was send off runners. So that's basically what I've done with the cucumbers is I've took all the runners off and just left the main stem with leaves and cucumbers. So, no, I've missed one. So there's no runners on there now, so it's just the cucumbers that are coming off the main stem, and some of them are marvellous. That one. So I'll get this market mode done now, and we'll come back and have a look at that one in a second. Right, there we go, there's the market mode trimmed. I've got 4 little cucumbers there, and there's another one developing there, but not much else on this one, I'm afraid. Whereas just about every branch on this one is a cucumber. So peppers, getting nice sized buds there now. We'll go have a look outside and show you a couple of things out there. We've got this, it's supposed to be a fruit cage from B&Q that they were selling off. So I think it'll be just the job to keep the sparrows off the lettuce and spinach. So everything's looking good up here. The mulai's going to seed now. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or what, but I'm just going to leave it. I don't think it is supposed to do that actually, but I put some lettuce in here where the turnip was. That's coming up now. Noticed the garlic was starting to get rust, so I've took all of the rust affected leaves off, and let's just see what happens. Basically I just didn't want it spreading too badly to the onions and leeks. Nothing much going on in there yet, or in there, but loads of flowers all over the sawbows and all the other teddies there, so they'll not be much longer. And the mange too, I've already had a harvest of those and used them in stir fry, and they were very nice. Nothing happening with the beans yet, but they're looking good. They're filling out now. And I don't know if any of you know how to deal with moles, because the little buggers are prolific in this area, and they've always been in the front garden, but they've never actually came in the back, and now they're starting to appear. I keep finding mole hills in the back garden, but this is about as far as they've got up to now. But I really want to deal with them, preferably without killing them, and I can't seem to find much online apart from traps, and that's not what I want to do. So if anybody's got any advice, dealt with it before, I've got one of those sonic things. I'm going to set that up tonight. I mean, if they stayed there this way, then I'll be happy, but I really don't want them coming in this way or going up to the lawn. So if anybody's got any advice, that would be appreciated. That's it for now, folks. I'll see you next time.